Hey guys, I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Just a little thing I was gonna do here with the page and the show in general. I don't wanna, I mean, Scott mentioning it makes it very, very possible the show's gonna come back. But I just want you guys to be prepared if something happens. Because yes, this is the best we're ever gonna get that the show will come back, but just always remember the small chance there. But yes, if you are hyped, that is understandable. I'm just as excited. And I don't want to get myself too hyped either, but yeah, I don't blame you for being excited. I mean, it's been 5 years, and then he just comes out and tweets about bringing the show back. It's insane. It really is. I wanted to show, like, the page here, as you can see, and discuss with you ideas, like predictions and stuff for maybe ideas they might have planned for a third season. And I mean, the comics, like, push comes to shove, if it doesn't happen, I still have the comic. I know that's not as good as them bringing the show back, but it's something. Um anyway, I was talking about this with my parents and my brother the other night, and we were discussing, like, design changes, which I don't think they'll change much. It's just, given they will need to get a lot of stuff back, like the voice actors, and then getting new animation programs and stuff like that, there's gonna be slight differences that are just there because, well, it's new. And I'm sorry, I'm trying. It is so hot. It was raining down here, and it's still boiling hot. So excuse the fan. I can't take it. So design changes. I mean, my dad and my mom say they think Howard might get thinner. Now that's a sight to see. that really is. Anonymous thinks he'll get really thin, like really, really thin. But I mean, I don't really know how much Howard would change. Honestly, I think he'd just wear more, like, fashion Gucci stuff. I mean, in all honesty, like, going off actual stuff I think is going to happen versus stuff I want to have happen, drastically different. Because I expect, like, maybe, okay, the Sorceress will come back, or, they'll bring in a few new villains for, like, the chapter villains. And for those who don't know, I don't know if they're... I know they're doing the Nine Realms still, because that was in the tweet. He said 8 lands. And I don't care what my brother says, it's 8. But I don't know about the rest of the stuff in the Secrets of the Nine. They might change that. As my brother and my dad have both said, they're going to want to surprise people, if the show comes back. So, obviously, they'll probably change a good amount of that. I do think some of it's still going to stay. There's some stuff I found out from Anonymous that they were going to do. I don't want to say it, because I'm afraid if I say it, then they won't do it. But if they do it, if they do the stuff Anonymous told me that they were going to do originally, holy crap. I mean, I would want to bring the show back too. Let me refresh the page. I'm supposed to keep refreshing this. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. I don't really know what to talk about. I'm just hyped. I mean, everybody's hyped on there. Randy design-wise, I mean, I think he'd get buffer. I feel like and that's not just because I'm a big Randy fan, no. Everybody agrees he'll have a little more muscle. I think he'll have a lot more muscle. I mean, given what he's been doing, and if they're gonna, like, have a time skip, like, if you didn't notice in, my fan comic, it's actually been a year, and I tried to do the muscle thing. It didn't look right on him, so I'm trying to do like they did with Pitch Kickham in McHugger games, where he has the muscle. It's just the design of, like, seeing the muscle with the suit on hasn't changed. I've gotten better with it because I've been doing, like, little weird edits if you've been on my Instagram, but yeah, I really do think he get more muscle. But as you can tell by those nodes, my brother does not. I mean, I don't really think they change clothes too much. I guess they do minor stuff, like maybe Randy's sleeves are rolled up now, and Howard's, again, I think he just wear Gucci stuff. I've noticed people don't seem to be aware. He sold those suits himself. His Halloween costume, a Viceroy, he made that himself. That Victor Von Van outfit, he also did that himself. Randy said, and I quote the episode, "You stayed up all night sewing that outfit, didn't you?" You see what I mean? I missed the part where he like said he did instead of studying, but you get the point. You get it. I mean, I can't think of what else would they even change. Yeah, it's not even. Let me try to refresh it again. I don't know. I don't even think they really changed much of anything at all. Because, I mean, you know, it ain't broke. Don't fix it. Randy Cunningham is an awesome show. There's nothing to fix. Although there is a lot to answer. Yeah, I'd love if you guys like left some comments and told me some stuff you'd want me to talk about, like ideas or hopes you have if the show came back. Because, I mean, right now, this is the highest chance we've got that the show will come back. And I personally believe it will. I just wanted that small little bit to be there so you guys don't completely get upset if something happens. Because I have that in my head, too. I'm trying to tell myself, like, this is exciting. It is. But, you know, we always have to be prepared for anything that could happen. For these past 3 days, I have been preparing myself for any and all outcomes. It's been an emotional roller coaster. Give me a minute. It's not refreshing, right? Let me see. One time it glitched when I was like checking the page, and I don't know if it's doing that now. If no one's just like signing it, I don't know. And yeah, like this is up because this needs more signatures. Obviously, I would love to get to 5,000 a lot sooner than people are anticipating. I've heard some people say like maybe a few months. I really don't want it. I would love if we got it in like a few weeks. I know that's like improbable, but I mean we got 2,500 in 24 hours. So, I mean, anything's possible at this point. I mean, we didn't think the show was coming back after 5 years either. Anything's possible at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if I walked out the door and freaking cows and dogs were raining from the sky. Anything's possible. Yeah, it's just stuck at 2716. If you guys have, like, any ideas, by the way, to get more people to sign or to get more signatures, I'm all ears. I mean, Sukasa had some good ideas, and I tried those, and then I'm getting a friend to do it on Thursday. I can't visit him till then. But that's all I've really got. I'm basically just sitting here thinking constantly about the show, like figuring out what exactly is going to happen, praying my heart out, by the way. I am praying as hard as I've ever prayed in my life. If this show comes back, oh my god. But, I mean, I really don't have any other ideas. The thing Sukasa had was going on, like, the Disney amino and promoting it on there. Don't do it too much. I don't want anybody to get kicked off. But, yeah, try promoting it on there. See if you guys have any other ideas, I'll try those out. Sukasa had another one. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. Right now, I'm just basically sitting here waiting for some kind of confirmation of what, you know, the show that I basically poured my heart and soul into. As you know, I'm pretty sure anybody who knows me knows. And see now, oh, there it goes. For more predictions, right, that's what I was talking about. Like I said, I'm at a loss of what to do, so I'm basically just sitting here talking about the show like the obsessed fan I am. I mean, I really, really would love if they, like, you got all the 8 realms at once, and then they had to stay there for a good while to save a bunch of Norse villains and stuff. I mean, I think it'd be really cool if, like, that's how they introduce the other 8 realms. They have to save literally pits of Norseville, and, like, find people and just see whatever lives there. We know people live in these realms. I mean, they didn't confirm it, but let's be honest with ourselves. The Sorcerer's totally from the Land of Shadows, okay? He's totally from the Land of Shadows. I'm telling you he is, okay? But not confirmed. I myself fully believe he is from the Land of Shadows. So, I would love if they had a bunch of movies. Because, I mean, as you know, I was going to do 4 of them. And don't take that as past tense. Basically considered all of my stuff on pause right now. The 2 surprises, they're still coming, but consider everything else on pause. I'm not saying anything about them. I don't know what I'm doing about that yet. So until we get, like, confirmation from Scott and Jed about the show coming back, just pretty much enjoy what's out right now, because that's all I'm putting out right now. I would love if they made a game, like, to go along with it. I mean, they're gonna need money if they bring the show back to, like, profit it and get the budget they need, because, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, they spent quite the penny on the first 2 seasons. They're gonna need the money for the 3rd. I don't know if this would help, so I'm just clarifying that. I don't know how much it's gonna help them. I myself am just doing it. It's your, you do, whether you want to do it or not, it's your decision. But I'm going to buy the rest of the episodes on YouTube. Yes, I said rest. I'm that nutty. I have Disney Plus, and I'm still buying the episodes off YouTube. But I figured that was like the last thing I could do for support. But I don't even know if that's helping. I just want to clarify that so you guys don't like go spend your money willy nilly. I don't know if that's gonna like fully help or not. I'm hoping it will. I really want it to help them, because you all know I would give them my money. I would give them the money. There's a standing right there. I would give them the money. I'm hoping they hire the old writers back too, because they're just really nice guys. They're really cool. The artists, the writers, they were all down-to-earth people, really nice, really humble. They're awesome people, and they got great talent, too. I mean, they're in this career for a reason. They have the talent for this kind of stuff. So, yeah, I would love if they hired back, like, Jim Martin, John O'Brien, Hugh Weber. Sean Cashman did a great job directing the show, too. Stephanie Arnott, she did good on the show. The voice actors were awesome. I love all the voice actors, but the 3 I want back the most, like, they all did great, and I would love to have them back. But to keep my expectations, like, realistic, the 3 I want back the most are Joel McHale, which he voiced the Nomicon and First Ninja. Andrew Caldwell, which is Howard Wienerman, and Ben Schwartz, which was Randy Cunningham. Those are the 3 I want back the most. I would love if, I think I'm saying it right, Kevin David Richardson, I think that's his name, came back for Viceroy. He did a great job as Viceroy. I think people can agree with me on that. He did a fantastic job as Viceroy. John DiMaggio did a great job, too. I mean, I would like if he came back, too. I just don't know if they will, because there's, like, the whole problem with budget, I believe. Because, like, Bill Campbell, for example, he did a fantastic job as the Creep, or Bruce McCheese, whichever name you want to put him by. But he's $500 million, and that was for one line at the end of Season 2. Spoiler alert, he talks at the end of Season 2. To me, it's just, I feel like they will need to limit, like, what they spend if they want the show to go on a lot longer and have less trouble than it did last time with production. I just feel like that will be something they need to watch. And they're smart people. They know what they're doing in this business. So I feel like they'll have a good idea of how to grasp the budget this time and know how to handle it so their show can actually go a lot longer than it did last time. And to clarify what I was talking about with John DiMaggio, I love his work as McFist, but it's $55 million. And then I know some people are going to mention, but Joel McHale's $14 million. That's still cheaper than the other 2. Plus, he does have a kind of important role. I mean, I know it's not as big as Randy and Howard, but yeah, okay, he still has a very important role, voicing the Nomicon on some cases, and just being First Ninja. And also, I just really like Joel McHale. He did a really good job. I mean, to me, some of it, like, I realize they'll probably take Joel McHale out, too, because of budget stuff, but to me, I realize some of these actors, they'll hire them back, which is fantastic. And some of them they won't. Not because they aren't talented, because there's only so much money you can spend on certain projects. And companies give you a certain amount to spend. That's a restraint you got to live with in that industry. They give you a certain amount to use, and you can't go against that because they're the one funding you in the first place. You gotta stick to the budget they give you. So sometimes they do it just because, not because they have anything against the voice actors or because they're trying to do something new. They just legit can't pay for it. They can't afford to go against this limit, and then they're already going to have a bunch of money they need to spend on like the new programs and getting the artists and just getting the general like main characters voice actors back. Getting all that set back up is going to cost a lot of money. How did this turn into me talking about financial stuff? I'm not good at math. The hopes, like, not just going off like stuff I actually think will happen, just general stuff I would really like. A lot more about the past ninjas, because I mean, I was working on the history book for a reason. Okay? Like, the history book exists because we all want to know more about like the ninjas before Randy. And I mean, I want there to be an actual book that like describes the ninjas and stuff. Or at least just show them in the show. Like, okay, Anonymous told me there was going to be one. They didn't tell much, but they said, like, they had an ancient sword that was hidden away, and it was, like, a super powerful sword, and Randy was going to get to use it. Again, I don't know if they're going to do that now, but that's cool. That's something about a past ninja, and it was, like, the second ninja, I think is what Anonymous said. I think it was the second one. I think. I gotta talk to them again. But, yeah, the idea of there being, like, Randy's using a past ninja sword, and then, you know, I'm up for more First Ninja. I'm always up for more First Ninja. I would love for First Ninja to just come back. I don't know what the reason is. I don't really care what the reason is. I just want to see my boy again. Everybody knows we want to see Foxy Grandpa. We all want to see him. But just, we want to know more about the past ninjas. Like, Randy is the greatest ninja. We know that. But who are the ones before him? And why were they not as great? Did they, how bad were they at their jobs? Were they like McAfee bad or Ninja Crunk bad? Because I'd like to know, where do I set the bar? Last hope, you already heard me. First Ninja. Please give me more First Ninja. God, I need more First Ninja in my life. Show my boy, please. Let him teach Randy more. You know, he's got to be there to protect Randy. How else is this boy going to survive if they bring the show back? He needs his teacher, alright? He needs First Ninja to be there, otherwise the boy's going to die, okay? Let me reset that one more time for the video closes out. And that's the first and only installment of me rambling about Randy Cunningham, 9th Grade Ninja. Unless you qualify all of my videos as that, in which case this is just another chapter in it. But, I mean, I'm just excited. And I know everybody else is too. And, I mean, you guys know how much this show means to me, but I don't really think you know, like, how deep that love goes. Because it's helped me through stuff, and the idea that it could come back, I mean, I've actually almost been driven to tears like 3 times recently because of this, because it's just hard to believe, and not in a bad way, like tears of joy, like it's crazy. I didn't think this would ever happen. I mean, yeah, I was working my butt off, but I didn't think any of the stuff I was doing was actually going to help us bring the show back. We brought the show back because we're just that stubborn.